Today, I'm at the University of Wisconsin debating Jackson, a meat eater who's never thought about his lifestyle. I lured him in with reverse psychology to see if Rob Zombie was right when he said everyone loves animals until they hear the word vegan. Then they'll argue tooth and nail why it's acceptable to abuse them. Will Jackson argue in favor of animal abuse, or will he reconsider his omnivorous ways? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I really know. I feel like the first time you hear that sentence, you're like, it's very jarring. You know what I mean? And like, I was just kind of interested, like, why? Are you saying in like a sense, like, they didn't deserve to be abused so we can eat them, or?
They deserve to be abused because humans are superior and survival of the fittest, and we don't even know, if they can feel pain, really. And if humans want to enjoy abusing animals, I think that we should have every right to, because we're superior.
Okay. Deserves like an interesting way to say it, you know what I mean? Like, do you think people deserve to feel pain? Like,
No, not people, animals.
just animals? Yeah. No, I know just animals, but I'm saying like, saying somebody like deserves something, like, I know animals can be abused is different than deserve to be abused. But like, it's basically saying the same thing, but it's just like an interesting way to say it.
Yeah.
And it's probably a good way to get somebody to interview. You know what I mean?
Well, so on what grounds do you think animals should not be abused?
I don't really know enough to comment, to be honest. Like, I eat meat. Like, I can't stand on my high horse about the whole situation.
So you do think animals deserve to be abused?
Yeah. I would say deserved. Maybe. I don't want to be put on camera saying that. You know what I mean? But, like, I see what you're trying to get at. Like, it's an interesting point. Yeah.
Sure. So do you think I guess the question is, maybe we should define what counts as abuse. So what would you put into the category of abuse when it comes to animals?
Well, you're killing the animal to make... Yeah, so it's like everything is abuse.
So we could say that killing is definitely abuse.
Somehow sounds better than abuse. I don't know why.
Isn't that
Yeah,
weird?
yeah.
Isn't that weird? Maybe it's because we were raised in a culture where we just kill animals all the time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
I feel like abuse is like... I feel like you wouldn't end up killing... Like, abuse sounds like you would hurt them without killing them. I don't know why I think of it that way. But yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I would still disagree with like like the connotation of the word abused. I think I would say like animals can be abused, but deserve just sounds. I feel uncomfortable saying that. You know what I mean?
So would you say, why don't we maybe change it to it's morally fine to abuse animals?
I don't know if I can like agree with that, but I'd probably like say like I need animals to be killed. Just because humans need animals to be killed and us to eat them doesn't make it morally right, I feel like.
So do we, I do, but I want to kind of dive into that statement a little bit more. Do we need to kill animals to eat them?
We do need to kill animals to eat them, yes.
Do we need to eat animals?
I don't know, you could go on a plant-based diet. Is that possible? Like for your whole life? You could.
Well, what do you think? Is it possible?
It is possible, yeah, because people can keep on growing plants and, yeah.
Sure. Can you be healthy without consuming animal products?
I don't know enough common, can you? Like,
Yeah.
you can, so yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can. And, the science is very clear on that. I know people he's been plant-based for 20 years, and he's clearly not dead yet or in any state of leprosy.
Animals deserves to be abused, or?
So this has actually been a reverse psychology experiment. We're called Allied Scholars for Animal Protection. We don't think animals deserve to be abused.
Yeah.
I've definitely tricked you there. But yeah, so we agree that it's not necessary for a human, or you basically just learned that you don't have to eat animals in your diet. So then on what grounds can we morally justify confining, mutilating, torturing, and sending animals to slaughterhouses by the billions when we don't need to?
I think it's hard to justify that. Then, like, I don't know, like, not everything's going to be right. That's hard, though. It's like when you say it like that, it's like it's a whole new perspective thing, like billions of animals every day.
Yeah.
Can animals feel pain? Because I remember you saying, like, oh, we don't know if animals can feel pain or not.
I was just lying because I was arguing for animals. Animals definitely feel pain. They're conscious, they're cognizant, they're individuals. They suffer in similar ways to humans. I mean, are humans animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, when you said like superior. You were like scaring me. Like they're just superior to animals. I was like, oh my gosh.
But I have so many conversations with people who, when they argue against going vegan, they say that humans are superior, therefore we can do what we want to animals. But you and I would both agree that that's not a morally sound statement.
Yeah, exactly. I don't feel like you can say you're better than anyone. Like,
Sure, I agree. So you don't have any justifications for eating animals then?
yeah, I don't say I can have any justifications for eating animals, but I still eat animals, so I can't like act like I'm a great person. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Right. And I want to make it clear that we're not saying we're great people or better people simply because we don't eat animals. What we're saying is that someone being a good person is irrelevant. What matters is that animals should have rights because they're conscious and sentient and can suffer, and we know that. And the main two tenets of veganism that I look at is the scientific evidence that animals can suffer and feel pain and don't want to die, and the scientific consensus that we don't have to be doing this to animals in order to survive and be healthy. So keeping those two things in mind, do you think like maybe the fact that we've always done it, or that it's something that happens in nature, does that justify killing animals?
Sorry, I'm gonna segue from your question a little, but I was thinking about that when you said that, like, how do you stop this process if it's been going on forever, and like obviously huge industries are invested in killing animals.
Have there ever been any things throughout our history that have been going on forever that made people money that we stopped?
Yeah, fair, yeah.
It was a long, hard road, right? And we're still dealing with the ramifications of it, obviously. But in similar ways, I think society can change when it comes to what we do to animals. But the reason we're here is to highlight that individuals do have a choice. So we both agree that you have a choice between paying for animals to be abused. Are you? Oh, okay, close. So we both agree that it's a choice whether or not to abuse animals, right?
Yeah, agreed.
So what would stop you from saying, I don't want to be part of these industries that abuse animals anymore because I said that animals really don't deserve that? What would stop you from kind of aligning that with your actions and going vegan?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think like I thought this was a very positive conversation, but like I think it would be hard for me to like change the way I do things right now. Like, I don't know, it's like I'm probably still gonna eat steak and stuff like that because that's something I enjoy, but like I probably should be a better person and not do it. You know what I mean? But like it takes more effort for me than for the industry to do it.
Yeah, and I appreciate.
Wrong answer, but like,
No. I mean, I appreciate honesty and that I'm kind of putting you on the spot. Like, you've probably never even really thought about this stuff before. Yeah, so that describes exactly how I felt before I went vegan. I was thinking, man, like, it's probably the right thing to do, but it sounds hard, and like I'm lazy. I don't know if you're lazy, but
what's it called? The Impossible Burger or whatever?
Yeah.
That's like one of the things,
Yeah. So then I started buying Impossible meat, and I liked it. And vegan diets are actually 30% cheaper than omnivore diets, which a lot of people don't know. So
Oh, let's go.
yeah, hell yeah. So it's saving money. And once I kind of learned more about nutrition and but really what changed me was that I saw what was happening to the animals, and I didn't want to be part of it. Would you be willing to watch any footage?
Not right now, actually. I have to go to class, but
Okay.
yeah. I appreciate the conversation. It was interesting.
Cool.
What was your name again?
Natalie
Jackson.
Yeah, let me give you some information before you take off, and you can kind of go from there. I really appreciated this.
Thanks for watching. If you want my free vegan outreach starter guide that teaches you how to talk to non-vegans, click the link in the description, and I'll see you next Friday. Special thanks to my morally superior patrons.